Welcome back, mathematicians. This is Teacher Roxanne from San Josep National High School, and today we're going to discuss the topic graphs to represent organized data. This video lesson is based from your student learning guide in Mathematics 7, Quarter 4, Week 4, so make sure to bring out your SLG while watching this video. The most essential learning competency for today's lesson is the learner uses appropriate graphs to represent organized data. Pie chart, bar graph, line graph, histogram, and ogive. And in this set of activities, you should be able to, first, identify the graphs used in organizing data. Second, differentiate each graph according to its uses. And third, analyze the organized data in the graph. Before the lesson, let us recall what you know from our previous topic. Let us analyze this graph and answer the following questions. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready? Okay, number 1. How many class interval or intervals does the frequency distribution table has? A5, B6, C7, D8. Timer starts now. What is your answer? Very good, C7. Number 2. What is the total frequency? A40, B43, C10, D2. Timer starts now. What is your answer? Excellent, B43. Number 3. What is the class width? A6, B7, C8, D9. Timer starts now. What is your answer? That is correct, D9. Number 4. What is the highest lower limit? A80, B89, C20, D29. Timer starts now. What is your answer? Very good, A80. And then number 5. What is the lowest upper limit? A80, B89, C20, D29. Timer starts now. What is your answer? That is correct, D29. It seems that you still remember our previous topic. Now let us talk about what you need to learn. Let us analyze and describe this graph. This illustration is the COVID-19 cases in Cabanatuan City for 2022. What information can you get from the graph? What does the graph tell us? This illustration gives us an idea what is our topic for today, which is graphs to represent organized data. A graph can be defined as a pictorial representation or a diagram that represents data or values in an organized manner. Different graphs such as pie chart, bar graph, line graph, histogram, and ogive can be used to organize data. Let us describe each graph and its uses. The first one is the pie chart. A pie chart is a circle divided into sectors proportional to the frequencies. It shows how a part of something relates to the whole. It is important to define what the whole represents. Pie chart is used to show the relation of a part to the whole. Here's an example of the favorite subject that is organized in a pie chart. As you can see, the highest is MAPE with 19%, followed by Filipino with 17%, TLE and English with 13%, Science with 12%, AP and Math with 9%, and ESP with 8%. The second graph is the bar graph. A bar graph is like a histogram, except that its bars are separated. This uses parallel bars, either horizontal or vertical, to represent counts for each several categories. One bar is used for each category, with the length of the bar representing the count for that one category. Bar graph is used to compare between given data. Here's an example of the favorite sports that is organized in a bar graph. As you can see, at the left side, we have the frequencies, and at the bottom part of our graph are the categories. Basketball has the highest frequency, then we have volleyball, others, then badminton. The third graph is the line graph. A line graph shows trend in data clearly. This displays data which are collected over a period of time to show how the data change at regular intervals. Line graph is used to show the rising and falling of trends over a period of time. Here's an example of John's daily savings that is organized in a line graph. As you can see, at the left side we have the frequencies, and at the bottom part of our graph are the days in a week. Saturday has the highest daily savings while the lowest was at Wednesday. The fourth graph is the histogram. A histogram is a graphical representation showing a visual impression of the distribution of data. A histogram consists of tabular frequency, shown as adjacent rectangles erected over intervals. The height of a rectangle is also equal to the frequency. Histogram is used to show distribution of variables that indicate the number of data points that lie within a range of values. Here's an example of histogram. As you can see, it is like a bar graph, but the bars in histogram are not separated. Histogram is usually used for data in a frequency distribution table. The fifth and the last graph is the ogive. An ogive plots the cumulative frequency for the frequency distribution. Cumulative frequency means successive additions. It is similar to histogram, but instead of rectangle, a line that connects points is used. Ogive is used to show the cumulative frequency distribution. Like histogram, an ogive is used for the data frequency distribution table. Its graph is like a line graph. Now that we discussed the graph used to represent organized data, let us proceed to what you have learned. For this part, we have two enrichment activities. For enrichment activity 1, read and analyze each question carefully. Choose the letter of the correct answer from the box below. And for enrichment activity number 2, analyze each graph carefully and answer the questions that follows. Now for what you need to remember, complete the statement below based on the themes given. For what's more, determine which graph is appropriate to use in organizing the given data. More than one answer is possible. For what you can do part, analyze each statement carefully. Determine whether the statement is always true, sometimes true, or never true. And for the last part, how I can apply my learnings, create the appropriate graph which represent the scores obtained by 100 students in an examination. Use the data at the right. Analyze and discuss your graph in your own words. So that is all for today. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned something. If you have any question, you may reach out to your subject teacher for clarification. Goodbye and I hope to see you again next time.